Welcome my fellow citizens. In front of me stays Guardian and I'm gonna test Ballistics today. So in the last patch 4.3.1 they've changed the Ballistics. Now they go a little bit harder through the shield, but once they are through the shield they devastate the armor. I did a test with my Corsair, I will link it here for you to watch it, and also if you are satisfied with my videos please subscribe, like and share. And now we are gonna focus on this. This is a Revenant Gatlings. I'm not using 84Bs because they are a little bit slower and less ammo, but they have a bigger DPS, so if you only want to do PvA, use those, but these will be perfect for everything else, PvA and PvP, and we're gonna test them. Also we're gonna test the Deadbolts. Let's have fun, citizens. Alright, here we are on location. Revenant Gatlings are ready. The first we're gonna deal with the smaller ships, the Gladius. Let's see how much time we need to kill this Gladius. Oh, it's already red. Damn, they are powerful. And done. Now the people have one problem with the Ballistics. They think that they are completely ineffective until you get the shield down, but that is not the truth. You see with this Gladius, the nose is already red. Even if the shield is still up, we are doing the damage to the hull. But once we get the shield done, then the real party starts and we destroy it completely. Now this Gladius here is a little bit harder to kill than the first one, but that is because he's further away from me, but he'll be dead in a few seconds. It's completely red. Come on, come on. Nice. This one is done. Very easy. Now the Connie. Let's use some missiles because Guardian has a lot of missiles and it's a real good to use them. Okay. The point is not to stay in front of the Connie. Look how shield goes down easily, but the Connie shoots at you. The Connie is now very slow, so I'm gonna try to keep behind him and devastate him. This is so cool. Look at this. Turrets are already getting a little bit red from my shooting. This fully manned Connie is not easy to kill with Guardian because the turrets will still get you even if you go behind. Here, look at this. But these Gatlings shred like crazy. Now 84Bs, as I said, will done the job even faster, but they are not good so much for the PvP because these guns are 1200 meters per second and those 84Bs are 900 I think, or 1000, not sure. Anyway, these are in my opinion better, but still the ammo is a problem. So at this point my shield is down, so it will not be easy to survive this. It's me or him. I'm not gonna retreat, I'm gonna finish this ship. Look at this, shields are still up, but he's already red. And now the shields are going down. I think it will be easier to get him. Damn, I love how they shoot. Cooldown, that's a bad thing. You have to wait until they cool down. Also the cool thing about these guns is look at the power. I have so much power in shields and also engines because you don't need powerful weapons. And just a few seconds. Done. Perfection. I love these guns. I think I'm going to use them much once this goes to live. This will be my favorite new setup for Guardian. The Gladius do not stand a chance against you in this. Look at this. Of course the downside is you have to restock. Look how little I have, 157, but it's still enough to kill this thing completely. Let's see it. Boom. That's it. Alright, that was really nicely done. Now we are gonna switch to the Deadbolts. I want to see, can I do more damage with the Deadbolts? Of course Deadbolts have a lot of DPS, but they are slower, so we shall see. They are much better for PvA. This is the all-around build. Alright, here we are. Let's use some missiles against these Gladiuses. Let's get rid of them. Shield already down. Let's see if I can get them with Deadbolts. Not easy like with the Revenants. Oh my god, this was close. Wow. Let's get the other one. He's on my tail. Oh my god, he got my shield down completely. Look at him. Nasty little guy. Now, as I said, the Deadbolts are a lot slower, so it's harder for me to hit this Gladius, but if you hit him, he's dead completely. Also, I recommend using staggering mode, it's much better than this one. For some reason they don't work on me on PTU. Okay, let's start now with the Connie. Let's fire some missiles to get even as with the Revenants and see who gets the faster kill. Now I bet my money on Deadbolts, but we shall see. The shields are going down. As I said, for the small ships definitely use the staggering mode, because it will get the shield and armor down, because everything counts as a hit, one hit. So if I fire 4 shots, they will count as 1 hit. But if you fire every shot separately, then everyone will count. Alright, let's go back to the Connie. Now we have to stay out of the guns. And we already get the shield down. This is much faster, as I can see it, than with the Revenants. Oh yeah, we are chewing him up real easy. Shields are almost down. Once we get the shield down, then the fun starts. He's dead in just few seconds. Okay, here's a lot of G's on my head. Oh my god, I'm in front of him. My shield is going down. Okay, still good. And look at this. Everything goes through the shield. He's red, but the shields are still not down. So if you're using, for example, laser cannons, this will not happen. Only the shield will go down. But here we already damaged him. That's why the ballistics are so cool. I only wish that we have more options for ballistics. We need more ballistic guns. Okay, the shield is down. Let's see. Dead. Nice. This is perfection. So easy to kill it with deadbolts. So I recommend deadbolts for PvA builds, but of course if you are using Guardian for PvA and PvP, then I suggest to use the Revenant Gatlings. Deadbolts would be much more suited for Corsair and Connie. I have to test also the Connie with 4 size 5s. That will be also very devastating with deadbolts. Also you can use 84s and ADBs, but I think they are lower value than deadbolts because they lose ammo so fast. And the deadbolts, look how much I have, 122. So overall, ballistics are just phenomenal in Star Citizen 4.3.1, and I'm looking forward for this to come to the live. What are your thoughts about ballistics? Write me down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. And until next video, go out there on the PTU and try these things. You will be amazed how good the ballistics are. The ballistics are finally back.